Right. Good afternoon, driver. Today you'll be taking Metro North 3299 to New Canaan. The Yankees have just lost 4-1 against the Chicago Cubs. Get these mad Yankees fans home safely. Need to change to cab. Put this on. We need to open doors because I think we're driving from this end. No, we're not. We are driving from the other end. Well, you're not doing anything. That's off, that's off. That's off. What? We're not going anywhere. What power are we on anyway? We're not on any kind of special power. Is this a P32AC CDM or is this? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Don't know why I can't make it move. Oh, the brakes are on. Handbrake. That wouldn't actually stop the throttle applying now. (315 RPM), so we're running. What are we on? DC. We'll be on diesel. There we go. I did wonder if it was in DC mode. I couldn't remember where the switch was. Oops. Exceeding 15. Well, they wouldn't use the third rail here anyway, Randolator, necessarily. Apparently they only really use the third rail very, very limited because these locos, they're not like a Class 73 which can run main power. The third rail was used only just in the sort of the last bits going into Grand Central, because it can only actually power the loco for shortish periods of time. As I understand it. The train guy, this is New York New Haven, so Grand Central Terminal is that way. This way is up towards New Rochelle, eventually. Flashing green. Hey there, Mr. Bossman. More tea. This time, let's try and not let it go cold. Your 2-year-old was watching One House with you the other day. Nice, boss man. Get to speed up in a minute. Melrose is our next station. Steady on, folks, we're cranking it up to 15. He loves his trains. Awesome. Well, that's a good thing as far as I'm concerned, Mr. Bossman. The engine's left idling, Fab Diva, it doesn't shut down. Because the engine is still powering all of the head end power for the rest of the train. So for electrical and so forth. Might maybe have something to do with you, yeah, I know. You're a good influence. I was the same, my wife wasn't thrilled. But then again, it wasn't a surprise either. Try and get a couple of coaches in if we can, rather than the loco. That'll do. Time to go. Forgot the bell. Train has to stop, James, but you want coaches to stop in, not the loco. So you run the loco too far forward. Hey, Reptile Rick. Welcome to the stream. Right, so got normal aspect on the signal, cab signalling. And we have got a 60 limit on the track. You just started playing it this last week. Did you pick it up in the winter sale, Reptile Rick? Welcome to the hobby. What city? New York. So if we look at the map, that's New York Penn, that's New York Grand Central. This is New Rochelle, and then all the way up here is New Haven. That's where we're going today, all the way to New Haven. Next station is Tremont, 1.2 miles. plenty of other sim addictions. What other games do you play, Reptile Rick? Sure what happened there. Evening, Gouger. Oh, you do ATS and ETS as well. Nice. Yeah, I play those. Oh, we've got 3 coaches in the platform this time. Williams Bridge, 2.7 miles. Track speed is now 75. Still got normal aspect, so we're okay. Carry on. See you later, Detective Inspector Nee. Limit reducing to 60. Oh, that was just the alert. That's alright. That's alright, that was just the alerter. SDH, a good racing game. Well, I've got Project Cars and Wreckfest. Project Cars is a good sort of straight up racing game. Wreckfest is an epically good. It's a good racing game, but it's also a good banger game as well. I was playing Wreckfest last night with a couple of the users on multiplayer. It's very good. Yeah, Seto Course is another good shout. Ed says, I won't forgive you for last night. Vengeance will be at hand eventually. Yeah, when you catch up with me, yeah? Mind you, you did get in front of me on the final race. I then lost it. Notes were taken about Wreckfest. Yeah, I did think about getting BeamNG Drive. I might get that at the next sale. I've got Project Cars in the autumn sale, Wreckfest in the winter sale. Alright, that's Williams Bridge, including the rear car. The Crash Bandicoot, actually. I must admit I never played the Crash Bandicoot games. Right, next stop is New Rochelle. Right, we're on express run now to New Rochelle, 6 miles. Larchmont, Harrison, Stamford, Glenbrook, Sprindale. Oh, it's New Canaan, sorry, not New Rochelle. So New Canaan's actually there. So we're going down along there and then up onto New Canaan branch there. Oh, I don't know, Wreckfest went far enough for me. I think there's plenty of game there at the moment, Train Guy. Sure, they could have gone further, but it's good. I'm really enjoying it. Right, 5.5 miles to New Rochelle. Leave it at the 60, given that we're about to come into a 60 limit anyway. Bell and Horn. From the depths. Which one is from the depths? Oh right, shipbuilding thing. Yes. That does look quite cool actually. Shame it's about weapons and things, really. .8 miles. Got any coders here? Anybody who does any form of scripting or coding or anything like that? Have a look at Shingen.io. Really good. I'm going to be running that on stream at some point. Sounds like a game you'd be terrible at, Ed. Well, you can't really do bad structuring because there's only 9 lines of code or 14 lines of code, depending on which. I know you'd have it spaced all over the place. There is a cab background. That one will have to do. You got Subnautica and Rocket League. Yeah, I'm waiting now for Subnautica to finish, and then I'm going to do a full run through of the whole thing. Really like Subnautica. Mr. Bossman, how do you get 17 if you already own 16? Well, the game will itself have already updated, but if you want the content, then you need to just buy it again, and it will just say, warning, you're buying it again. You just say, that's fine, do it. Or you might be able to get... Can you get the... I don't know if you can get the Complete My Collection version still. If so, do that. Right, coming up on New Rochelle. Which means you've been through Pelham. Right, 30 for the curve onto the northeast corridor. Quite know why he's just sat there. Having a think. To try and go do the whole thing, as in run Subnautica from start to finish, because it's got an end. It's getting an end game now. There isn't currently, but they are putting the end game in at the moment. The objective is to be rescued. You've got to find the precursor base, disable the weapon, the big weapon, the orbital weapon, and then send a signal, and then the rescue ship can come and land and pick you up. Something like that. But yes, there is an end game. There will be, sorry. Yeah, spin tires multiplayer would be good. Larchmont. Vibe in a moment. Oh, hot cup of tea. Warm cup of tea. There's Larchmont. Yeah, B. Harrison, SCS put out a news update saying they've extended how long they're going to do the Christmas loads for. Did I hear repeating messages being heard from a dwarf system 2.5 million light years ago? That's interesting. No, I hadn't heard that. How long is what, B. Harrison? Oh, there we go. That one's finished. That's a quick stop. Right, Harrison. Brandolator, yeah, we're a bit late starting Motorsport Manager, but never mind, we will be soon. Three miles to Harrison. Is that where we're going to find you, Ben? By the way, according to Muxy, Crucible 1 is the most active chatter of recent times with 100 messages. Moggy's next with 85, Fab Diva 84, James 4824, it's 59. Darkness Monster, you're not even on the list at the moment. Well, no, Coplopomau isn't in here, Stephen Jam. This is literally only, I think it's like in the last 5 minutes or something, or 10 minutes or something. Maybe it's something like that, but yeah, it's not the whole thing. Because I can't see you on the list. I only get the sort of the top 15. There's Harrison coming up. Steamer Jam, is there a link to this? What do you mean this this scenario? I don't have one, but if you look for Metro North Train 3299, or just look for 3299 to be honest. Or if you mean the stats, then no, that's the Muxy thing that I'm using to do the jar in the corner. I had no idea how to make that information, but this information available. No, it's part of Muxy's dashboard for the streamer. Jira, you're up for Wreckfest, are you, at some point? Good, good, good. Oops. Better. Right, okay, we're now at faster Stamford. 10 miles. Glenbrook, Springdale and Canaan, which I think are all on the branch, aren't they? Yeah, Stamford is where the branch is, and then all the other stations are actually on the branch. About 5 more stops, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yay. So I think there's only 16 miles to the end, and we're doing 10 of them now. Oh, it's 18 miles to the end, so we're doing half of it in one go now. How's first days back at work? Good so far? Busy? Got lots and lots to do this month. Kind of want to speed up. Why does it sound like the thunderstorms? It's to do with the track noise, I guess. '70 and then 45, so we get a 70 limit, and then a mile later it's cruelly snatched away from us to go even slower. got Twister Moggy. It's out of order. But I want to see another rail fanning scenario. Why not something on the Caltrain route? Lime and strawberry, very nice. Oh, you don't. I see what you mean. Don't know what else then, Stephen. Chatham Mainline. Maybe another train spotting scenario on Chicago then. Horseshoe Curve's an interesting shout. See you later, Moricom. Miles to go. My phone is charging. M7 height. No, DTG don't need to pay Google to enable the Google Maps facility because it's the person who's using the data that essentially has a relationship for that. We're providing a tool. So in that instance, what it means is that you attach it to your developer ID and then you get a free amount, but then if you want more, you can pay for more as well. To be honest, most people don't need to use the paid one for what they need in the train simulator. Ramp it back up to 70. You got the Amtrak Dash 8. I like the Amtrak Dash 8. It's quite good. Have you found the way of opening the centre door, the front door? Speed down to 50. bridge, presumably. Around the corner. And then we'll be back up to 70. Oh, we're under 3 miles now, 2.3. In which case, there it is. Yep, I was just about to say it should be start appearing on the HUD very shortly. And there it is. And we'll have about 8 miles left to go. Good evening, New Image 58. Go. Oh, hello. When did I miss that was going down? Oh no, you only find out at the last minute, don't you? Coming into Stamford. Your foot pedal switch, can use it on British locos. You can use it on anything you like. When you get the foot pedal switch, you need to get it with the X keys USB interface as well, because that's what it plugs into. And then you can just tell it to press a key or release or whatever you like. So you can just attach it to the Q key or the numpad enter key, so that when you press the key, it does that. Which means you could do it for anything. You can make it program the horn if you wanted it to. If you look at my video, I showed how to actually set up the foot pedal. Right, all stops for New Canaan. Limit because of the limited aspects. Our way over to the branch line. Yeah, we're going up the branch line to New Canaan, Ronak. You think you've got all the American high-speed routes? Yeah, there aren't that many. Gobby Oak! A little bit of cheer for the day. Thank you very much. Right, we're coming up on junction here. Good night, Gouger. The chair missed the cup, did it? Oh, we can soon fix that. It's still missed. That's better. It doesn't matter whether it goes in the cup or the oak. The cup is just a toy. But thank you for the tip. Right, Glenbrook. Springdale. Limit hype. Yeah, it's not a cab car. It was going to be a cab car, I thought, but then I realised it wasn't. The chance. Right, Springdale coming up. Last station. I think we've got three left to do. One, then Talmadge, and then New Canaan. So not long now. Yeah, that's what that normally sounds like. It sounds like the particles are wrong, 5029. The missing textures or something. Oh, there we go. Talmadge Hill, and I think that's it. Yep, and then there's New Canaan. Do you know when we might get a first look at Sacramento Northern? Not a clue. It'll be when it is released. I don't know what the release date for it is. See you later, Chris. On the G-Trax website they said January 16. January 16? So it's a year late then. What do you mean January 17? You heard nothing. UK coaches that have a driving cab at the end. Well, there's the DVTs, but they're not coaches. The one from the 90 pack. Coaches, UK coaches with driving cabs. I don't know. Four two one, 422, 423, 415, 466, 416, and 205. Yeah, true. Yeah. There's also the MLV that comes in the 73 pack. That's a self-driving unit, but yeah, Stephen Jam, that's the MLB. Technically, that is a loco, or at least it's a bubble car, isn't it? Good evening, Tyrone 1. Is it a GLV? I could be mistaking it. Job. Final station. Yeah, it is a GLV. Plus 489. No, Tyrone, I haven't had a chance to look at your route, I'm afraid. Guess what your groceries man delivered to you today? What did your groceries man deliver to you today, Woody? I'm bad at those guessing games. I am Brew. Hey, Cubs. It is I am Brew. Good man. I think I shall have a tin of Iron Brew while we play Motorsport Manager after this. So that 4072. Alright, 1.2 to go, which means new Canaan will be showing up on the HUD very shortly. See you later, Jerry. Yeah, the interior I'm using here isn't a P42. It's just all I had to hand. Cubs, yep, scenario's good. Hello. 5 limit height. A bit faster than that, come on. I am Brew F1 team. Crucible. Wow, that's such a good idea. No, the session doesn't include the cab car. There is one on the back, obviously, but we've just been driving Loco first. That was quite neat, Mr. Bossman. Sat in a 1908 steam rail motor the other day and saw a Hitachi testing at Didcot, so it was been one of the oldest running engines seeing one of the newest. That's awesome. Don't Nebworth this one. I'm going to call that good enough. Boom! Completed successfully. There you go. So that was Metro North Train 3299, which is by Mr. Cubs. Right. Ed is going to complain to my manager about buffer stops. Well, fair enough. Okay, folks, I'm going to do the theme tune and then we'll get straight on with Motorsport Manager. Don't go anywhere.
Trains in life, Matt's gonna drive on down the track. Trains in life, it's good to see you all come back. Matt's right here, he's just begun to showing how it should be done. An engine driver's life is fun, and we can do it too. Trains in life, Matt's gonna drive on down the track. Trains in life, good to see you in the chat. Matt will always do his best as he puts locos to the test. He drives for hours without a rest, and you can do it too.